When I first moved here, I was like a fish out of water. It's so different to England. I've lived in London all my life, so I've never needed a car. That was the big thing. Getting around on public transport in LA is is not a fun experience. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that it took me a while to get my head around.
I really didn't realise how different it was from the UK to the US. I had to change my headshot, my resume, my showreel, even my acting style.
It's different the way that you formulate your resume in LA than the way that you formulate your resume and present it in New York. In New York, you present your theater credits first.
As a director in Hollywood, the first impression a lot of times is the resume and the headshot of an actor, which go back to back, so to speak. So just being aware of the way how to present it to casting agents and possible work is very important.
Getting headshots, I mean, this town it's a factory town. Everything revolves around the industry out here. So there's 1,000 people offering services for everything. And with a lot of choice comes a lot of good people, but it also means there's an awful lot of rubbish you have to sift through.
Showreels are a very important tool in Hollywood. As a director, I've seen a lot of them, and there's a certain way to do it that represents you right and can get you possibly more work.
I did a showcase, and it was great just to act in front of agents and casting directors. It was great to practice my craft and great to actually network with a lot of different actors and agents and casting directors at the same time.
I've been to casting director workshops, which have been the recent thing to do in LA, to get in front of casting directors so they can see you, they get to know you, they get to know your personality. And casting director workshops are great.
I love casting director workshops because they're a great opportunity to network, put a face to a name, meet that casting director that you may see on breakdowns, and a chance for them to see your work.
Oh, the casting director workshop was absolutely invaluable because you get to meet somebody who's active in the industry, who you can perform in front of, you can get their feedback. It's invaluable. It's an absolute must, in fact.
It's important to have guidance in making a packet together in LA. There's a lot of photographers, copiers, people who will take your money and not necessarily do the best job. So it's good to have a plan mapped out and execute it quickly.
The last time that I came, I didn't have that guidance and I didn't have that support system. And because of it, I felt very intimidated by this town. And I didn't feel confident enough to pursue my acting career here. I guess I got really scared is what happened, and I went home.
LA is really a hard place to get gigs and get jobs, but if you have that support system behind you, it's a lot easier. You can network with the right people, network with the right casting directors, because LA is a big place, and you need somebody who's going to be behind you, going to support you, and going to give you the knowledge that you need to succeed.
When you move to LA, you have to hit the ground running. You know, you're not going to get discovered. You have to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and nobody's going to tell you. So you have to find every resource you can that are reputable, that are proven, that have reputations. You just have to, and that's the hardest part. That is the absolute hardest part.
If you want to further your career and become a successful actor, then you need to come to LA.